Leg cramps, the kind that lock your calf at 2 in the morning and make you grab the side of the bed like something just bit you from the inside. And you've been told, maybe by a friend, maybe by something you read, that a banana fixes this. That the potassium in a banana is the answer. Tonight, I'm going to show you why that belief, that one banana belief, may be the exact reason your cramps keep coming back. Because here's what most seniors do. The cramp hits. They start eating a banana every morning, maybe every night before bed. They do it for a week, 2 weeks. And then, 3 in the morning, same leg, same spot, the cramp comes back. Like nothing changed. Most seniors are told to eat a banana when leg cramps start. However, guidance from Mayo Clinic, the NIH Office of Dietary Supplements, and reviews published in American Family Physician suggest that recurring nighttime cramps are often a bigger electrolyte, medication, or hydration problem, which means potassium alone may miss the real trigger entirely. And a banana, no matter how many you eat, only delivers one piece of a much larger mineral picture. The real enemy here is not the banana. The banana is a fine food. The enemy is the outdated one-mineral advice that tells seniors to just eat a banana for leg cramps while ignoring magnesium status, medication effects, fluid balance, and something most people over 60 have never once been warned about: kidney safety. The advice isn't evil. It's incomplete. It just never caught up. But you deserve the update. My name is Dr. David Collin, and after 60, everything changes, and most people aren't told why. I make these videos because I believe you should hear what the research actually says, in plain English, from someone who will not sell you anything or dance around the hard parts. This is for educational purposes only. Always discuss changes with your own doctor. But what I can do is show you the full picture that almost nobody puts together for seniors clearly. And if that kind of honest update helps you, stay with me here. By the time I'm done, you'll know the 6 silent mistakes that make bananas fail for leg cramps. And you'll understand exactly why some seniors eat the right food and still wake up with the same pain. One of those 6 mistakes doesn't start in the kitchen at all. It starts in the medicine cabinet. And the last one, the most dangerous one, is something most seniors would never suspect, because it hides behind what looks like healthy eating. So let's start where the confusion begins. Mistake number 1. You eat a banana after the cramp has already started and you expect it to work like medicine. This is the most common mistake I see. The cramp locks your calf. You hobble to the kitchen. You peel a banana. And you wait. But a banana is not a switch. It's not aspirin. When you eat food, your body has to break it down, move it through your stomach, absorb it through your intestinal wall, and deliver it through your bloodstream before any of that potassium reaches the muscle that's cramping. That process takes time, sometimes hours. The cramp is happening now. The banana won't arrive in time. That doesn't mean the banana is useless. It means using it as emergency rescue after the cramp already fires is the wrong strategy. A banana is a daily pattern food, not a cramp-stopping tool. And the moment you expect it to stop the pain in real time, you've already set yourself up for disappointment. That is the mistake, and it's the first one almost every senior makes. Mistake number 2 goes deeper, and this one changes the whole conversation. Most seniors assume that every leg cramp means low potassium. That assumption feels logical. You've heard it 100 times. Potassium and cramps. They go together like salt and pepper in most people's minds. But here's what the research actually shows. A 2012 review published in American Family Physician, one of the most widely read clinical journals for primary care doctors in this country, found that nocturnal leg cramps are reported by 50 to 60% of adults, and that the prevalence increases with age. But the same review stated clearly that most cases are idiopathic. That means no single identifiable cause. And the review noted that neither nocturnal cramps nor exercise-related cramps have been consistently associated with disturbances of electrolytes like potassium, sodium, or magnesium. Read that again in plain English. The largest clinical review on this topic told doctors that potassium levels alone do not reliably explain recurring night leg cramps. So why do the cramps keep coming back if the banana was supposed to help? Because the cramp was never just a potassium problem in the first place. Your doctor never told you this, but I will. The body's electrical system, the system that tells your muscles when to fire and when to stop, doesn't run on one mineral. It runs on a balance. Potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, fluid. They work together. When one drops, the others can't compensate forever. And after 60, the ability to maintain that balance quietly starts to weaken, and almost nobody explains that to you. Not random, not harmless, not solved. That's where we are right now. The banana addressed one corner of the room while the rest of the room was on fire. Now let's look at the numbers behind the banana itself. Mistake number 3, thinking one banana covers the potassium issue. According to USDA FoodData Central, one medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium. That sounds like a lot. But the NIH Office of Dietary Supplements sets the adequate intake for potassium at 3,400 milligrams per day for men over 51 and 2,600 milligrams for women in the same age group. One banana gives you roughly 9% of your daily value. 9%. That's it. So if your entire potassium strategy is one banana a day, you're covering less than a tenth of what your body is looking for. And the same NIH data shows that the average American adult already falls short. Men average about 3,000 milligrams a day, and women average 2,300, which means many seniors are already below target before the banana even enters the picture. One banana is not nothing, but it's not enough to be your cramp plan. Not even close. And that brings us to a mistake that most seniors never connect, because nobody connects it for them. Mistake number 4, ignoring magnesium. This is where the story changes, because magnesium is not a supporting player in this. It may be the lead, and most seniors have never been told that. Think of it this way. Potassium helps your muscle fire. Magnesium helps your muscle release. If you've ever had a cramp that locks and holds, that won't let go. That's a muscle that fired and couldn't stop. That's what happens when the off switch isn't working. Magnesium is the off switch. This is not age. This is something your body is doing, and we can fix it. Now here's the part that ties it all together. The NIH Office of Dietary Supplements states directly in its potassium fact sheet that magnesium depletion can contribute to hypokalemia, that's low potassium in the blood, by increasing urinary potassium losses. And that more than 50% of individuals with clinically significant low potassium may also have magnesium deficiency. Let me say that again more simply. If your magnesium is low, your body may be flushing out potassium through your urine faster than you can replace it. You eat the banana. The potassium enters your body. But because magnesium is depleted, your kidneys let that potassium go. It doesn't stay. The banana delivered the mineral, but your body couldn't hold on to it. And according to the NIH magnesium fact sheet, 48% of Americans consume less magnesium than the estimated average requirement. Adults over 71 are the most likely group to fall short. Absorption from the gut decreases with age. Renal excretion increases. And older adults are more likely to take medications that further drain magnesium, especially loop and thiazide diuretics. Most seniors never connect this to that. Today you will. The banana isn't the problem. The banana is incomplete. You can eat bananas every single day and still wake up with cramps if the magnesium side of the equation is empty. Potassium without magnesium is like putting gas in a car that has no spark plugs. The fuel is there, but the engine can't use it. One medium banana contains about 32 milligrams of magnesium. The RDA for men over 51 is 420 milligrams. For women, it's 320. That banana covers roughly 8% of your magnesium needs. 8%. So if you're eating one banana a day for cramps and ignoring magnesium entirely, you're filling 9% of one tank and 8% of another, and wondering why the engine still stalls at 3 in the morning. Now, before I go any further, and I need to go further, because the next 2 mistakes are the ones that matter most, I want to stop and ask you something directly. I want you to drop a letter in the comments right now. If you still reach for bananas first every time leg cramps hit, drop the letter A. If you believe the smarter move after 60 is to look at magnesium, medications, fluids, and the full electrolyte picture first, drop the letter B. I read every single comment personally. Let me know below. And now here's the part I've been building toward. Everything I just told you is real, and it matters. But there is something that changes all of it, something almost no one talks about when they tell seniors to eat bananas for cramps. And once you understand it, you will never look at this the same way again. The real reason bananas often fail after 60 is not that bananas are bad. It's that potassium is only one player. If magnesium is low, and for nearly half the population it is, the banana never does the job you think it's doing. But that's only part of it. Because the fifth mistake doesn't come from the kitchen at all. Mistake number 5. Blaming food alone when the real trigger lives in the medicine cabinet. A study published in JAMA Internal Medicine by Garrison and colleagues in 2012 followed a large cohort of patients and found that cramp treatment was substantially more likely in the year following new prescriptions for thiazide-like diuretics, potassium-sparing diuretics, and long-acting beta agonists. These are medications that millions of seniors take every day for blood pressure, fluid retention, and breathing. Here's why that matters for your cramps. Loop diuretics like furosemide and thiazide diuretics like hydrochlorothiazide are specifically noted by the NIH to increase loss of both magnesium and potassium through the urine. You're eating the banana, but the medication you take every morning may be quietly draining the very minerals the banana is trying to replace. You fill the bucket. The medication punches a hole in the bottom, and nobody told you. I'm telling you this because nobody else in this space will. And I need to pause here for something important. This is for educational purposes only. I am not telling you to change, stop, or adjust any medication. If anything in this video connects with what you're experiencing, especially around medications that affect potassium or magnesium, talk to your own doctor. Bring this up. Ask the question. That conversation is the one that matters most. Now, mistake number 6. And this is the one I saved for last because it's the most dangerous and the most hidden. Increasing bananas or potassium-rich foods casually when your kidney function is reduced, or when you take medications that change how your body handles potassium. The NIH Office of Dietary Supplements states plainly, in people with impaired urinary potassium excretion due to chronic kidney disease or the use of certain medications such as ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, even dietary potassium intakes below the adequate intake can cause hyperkalemia. That's dangerously high potassium in the blood. The National Kidney Foundation has published guidance specifically warning that people with CKD must monitor potassium intake carefully, and that bananas are listed as a high potassium food that may need to be limited or avoided depending on your kidney stage. And what if the problem is not the banana, but what your body can no longer do with it? After 60, kidney function quietly declines in millions of Americans. Many don't know their numbers. They've never been told their GFR. They've never been warned that a food everyone calls healthy could, for them, push a mineral past the safety line. Most seniors never get this far. They manage one piece of the puzzle, but they miss the medication piece, and they miss the kidney piece. And that gap is exactly what keeps the problem returning. Or worse, turns a healthy intention into a quiet risk. So where does that leave you? 6 mistakes. 6 reasons the banana strategy fails. But what do you actually do with all of this? Here's what I'd tell my own family member if they were sitting across from me right now. The first thing, ask whether your cramps are recurring because of a broader pattern, not a single food. If you've been getting leg cramps or calf cramps more than once a week, especially at night, that's a pattern. That's your body signaling something about your overall mineral status, not asking for one more banana. The second thing, and this is where most people skip a step, look at whether your day is truly low in potassium overall, not just whether you had a banana. According to USDA and NIH data, dried apricots, lentils, baked potato, orange juice, kidney beans, these foods deliver more potassium per serving than a banana. A half cup of dried apricots gives you 755 milligrams. A baked potato, 610. A banana gives you 422. The banana is fine, but it should never be your only source. Spread potassium-rich foods across your whole day. The third thing, look at magnesium. Seriously, because potassium often doesn't act alone after 60. If you're not getting dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, or whole grains regularly, your magnesium may be quietly low. And as we've covered, when magnesium is low, potassium doesn't stay where it needs to stay. The NIH magnesium fact sheet shows that pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and cashews are among the richest food sources. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds alone delivers 156 milligrams of magnesium. That's more than 4 bananas worth. The fourth thing, and this is the one I will not let you skip. If you have kidney concerns, if you've ever been told your kidney function is reduced, or if you take blood pressure medications like ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or any type of diuretic, do not increase potassium-rich foods aggressively without talking to your doctor first. That conversation is not optional. For most seniors, adding a banana or some spinach is perfectly safe. But for some, the ones with reduced kidney clearance or potassium-raising medications, more is not automatically better. More can be a problem. So to be clear, a banana can be part of your leg cramp strategy, but it should never be mistaken for the whole strategy. Not after 60. Not when magnesium, medications, hydration, and kidney function are all part of the real picture. This is not age. This is something your body is doing. And now you understand why and what you can do about it. The banana didn't fail you. The advice failed you. It gave you one piece and let you believe it was the whole puzzle. Now you have the full picture. You know why potassium alone doesn't explain recurring cramps. You know why magnesium has to be part of the conversation. You know why your medicine cabinet matters. And you know why kidney safety is the piece almost nobody mentions. Most seniors never connect this to that. But now you have. You're doing this wrong. That's what the thumbnail said. And now you know exactly how. Not because you're careless. Because the information you were given was incomplete. Today that changes. Before I let you go, there's one more thing. And this might be the most important part of everything I've said today. A banana is a food, not a diagnosis. If your cramps keep returning, your body may be warning you about a bigger mineral or medication issue that fruit alone will not solve. A banana can be useful, but only when it matches the real cramp pattern, when it's paired with the right minerals, the right timing, and the right awareness of what your body is actually doing after 60. But now that you know potassium is only one piece of the picture, there's another mineral problem after 60 that can quietly keep potassium from doing its job, even when you think you're eating all the right foods. If you missed that part, the cramps can keep coming back. I cover exactly that in the next video. Watch it now.